my god, that looks like fucking garbage.
Camera's not gonna be able to
Holy shit.
It's gonna look good enough.
Yeah.
No, dude, let me just try to find another. That looks like fucking garbage. Oh, that one's sick.
Did you watch the whole new episode?
I literally just watched it today.
Ow!
Justin?
Ow!
I just watched it today, yes.
You did? Did you very much enjoy it?
It was alright.
Did you like when he summoned the suit and he jumped down, his fucking cape was the moon? Well, let's start this bitch out with saying, it's been a little while, actually.
Hello,
Okay.
folks.
Alright, so now let's say, it's been a little while.
It has been.
It has been. Well, not really. An
It
episode
has-
just came out last week.
Yeah, but we recorded that, 3 weeks ago now?
Yep. We're in our new studio.
Jared and I took a vacation to California's.
Yep.
Wasn't invited.
It was a good time.
It was cool. It was awesome.
Wasn't invited.
We saw all the cool stuff there, but that's why we didn't have that episode. Took forever to get out.
Yeah.
And then Justin Epps, which is myself, I ended up getting sick. Don't know what it was. I think it was exhaustion.
Although this episode should still drop on this Friday, though, right?
Yeah, it'll still be this Friday.
You're gonna get it done in 2 days.
100%. What? Yeah.
Oh damn, good shit.
But we have decided to, since Jaden didn't watch the movie we were supposed to do,
He didn't.
and then we were,
And so
there's a lot of future plans in the works, and I was figuring we gotta start doing stuff that we just watch, or else it's not gonna wake.
it's got to be fresh.
yeah.
It's got to be fresh.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like okay, one, I did watch the movie. I just
No, you
didn't like it, and it was also in school, so I wasn't really paying
So
attention.
he was listening to Mr. Major say, oi, 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 oi.
Yeah.
And Jaden was like sitting there picking his fucking boogers and
Yeah.
shit, as you do.
Yep.
And-
And then we were gonna do, so that was Tick Tick Boom. We were gonna do that, and then we were talking about doing the Phantom Menace, which eventually we'll probably do both of those movies and probably all the Star Wars.
We are gonna do a whole. We're gonna do
Star
a whole
Walker.
Star Walker series and Marvel Cinematic Universe
Yes,
series.
absolutely. And but then we actually landed on Moon Knight, which is a new Marvel show that's out, and I'm very excited about this because I've made it very loud and clear that this is now my favorite MCU character
This
ever.
is a whole major debacle that we'll get into later on. I think Jaden's brain is just a little fucked up. He must have been dropped as a child.
Well, I had Croup, as you guys listened
did
to
have
last
Croup.
episode.
He
This
used
is
to
a
have
Mr.
Groot.
Major moment.
Yeah. And guys,
But yeah, it's the halfway mark of Moon Knight, so we thought we would do a little episode on that, on what we think of this new series that most people somehow don't even sometimes pay attention to, which doesn't really make any sense.
3 of 6 episodes are out.
Yeah,
So
and we're gonna have a new name by next episode. I watched the first episode on the plane. 2 were from California. I can't remember. From to and fro. What information did you guys have before you started watching the show?
None. Zilch. Zero.
Okay.
Oh, is that it? Okay.
I had none.
So-
Not a single good thing.
I heard about this character in another podcast called Take 3, who is, I guess, ran by our cousin and his friend. And they brought this up in an Infinity War podcast and kind of just gave, like, the background of this character. And they were kind of, like, there was this, obviously, this show wasn't even in the works. No, I had literally never heard about him before that segment. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. He kind of sounds like MCU's Batman. A little.
A little.
Or, like, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Bullshit.
And so, yeah, so that was, I mean, other than that, that's really all I knew about the actual character. I knew nothing about, like, the storyline or anything about the show, though. And his power set really intrigued me with all the moon shit and the power, just all that stuff. So Other than that, that's all I knew about this show in particular, or this character.
What about you, Mark Spector?
I only knew, like, of him a little bit, but, like, not anything substantial. When I heard they were making it, I didn't really think anything of it. I was just more so excited for Kenobi and stuff being announced around that time that I just didn't even really pay attention to it. But, yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with that first episode. I think the coolest thing about it that I like the most is how he is when he's Steven.
Yeah.
He's really funny and really unique, and
Don't say yeah.
I like his accent.
Don't say yeah.
What do you mean?
This shit's fucking cheesy.
What?
You literally say that all the... Does he not?
I'm saying the shit that they make Moon Knight say is corny as fuck. When he's like, oh, I don't even know, like an example, but but he's corny sometimes.
Moon Knight is Steven.
What?
What do you mean,
What are you talking about? Mark has a suit too.
I know, I'm saying...
Moon Knight is Steven.
No, but what are you saying? What things does Moon Knight say that are cheesy?
You just said Moon Knight is Steven. Now you're taking it back
No, because
you're like, oops,
no, I'm guessing you're saying...
gay is.
I'm guessing you're saying the stuff that Steven says.
No, I think
Moon Knight.
Steven's funny.
Great film.
Then who?
I think
people.
Steven's funny. I just think some of them, like, how they copy off of certain things is cheesy as fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
when Larry Daly made a guest cameo appearance in the museum.
Larry Daly.
He did.
Achman Ra and all those guys.
Dude, hold on. Before you keep going with the movie, I have to bring up something that happened while Jared and I were on our trip. So we went to Disneyland in California, and on our way home, we were in our cousin's wife's car, and Jared was driving, and it was a long ass day. We were walking for 15 hours straight, no stops, because Jared wouldn't let us eat. He was like, we got to get on the bungalow. We got to get on stop eating churros. Put them in your ass so we can get on the fucking Star Wars ride. So we had no stops all day. And then Jared, we get in the car to go home. We're headed back, and I fall the fuck asleep. I'm like a rock, and I'm drooling all over the chair.
Stay up with you the whole trip.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I thought I was going to.
I'll
3
fall
minutes
asleep.
in, I was gone.
Turns
Turns out.
puffed up lip and
And then for some reason I woke up. Why? What woke me up?
I don't know.
Something woke me up. I heard Jared and my girlfriend talking, and I woke up, and I look over, and Jared's like, if you're watching the video on YouTube, go watch. If you're not, go watch it. Because Jared was like this.
Almost asleep?
Seconds from falling asleep, bro. I look over, I'm like, dude, the fuck's wrong? He's like, I'm so tired, dude. I've never been so tired in my whole life. And I was like, Jared, what?
Oh my fucking
What are we
God.
gonna do? He was like, I was like, I'll drive, dude. He's like, no, we're almost there. I can make it. He was whipping the fucking windows down. He was like, put on the comedy station so I can stay awake. And he's like, go watch the YouTube video. He's like this. And then the worst part happens. We're like 15 minutes away, and Jared's like, the great outdoors. Let's go and lay in my bed. And I was like, Jared, are you talking to yourself right now? And he was actually talking to himself, almost like basically delirious and falling asleep.
Like Stephen Grant.
Like Stephen Grant, yeah. So then I look over and I'm like, dude, you look just like Achman Ra from the Night at the Museum. Dude, he just looked like one of those characters that just woke up from fucking Night at the Museum, and they're like, holy fuck, am I alive?
Do the face just one more time.
He was like, go watch the YouTube video.
Listen, I want to put on the record that no one was ever in any danger. I was sure that I wasn't going to fall asleep, but I was very, very tired.
Let me tell you
I've
this,
never been
though.
that tired behind the wheel before in my
I've
life.
been so tired of my life.
Not behind the wheel. I don't know what it was.
I
that
don't
day.
think I've ever been so scared that someone could have actually fallen. He was like
Nothing
delirious.
was wrong with my driving.
No, I know,
Well,
but I
that's because
thought
you weren't asleep
but you
yet.
were literally
I
milliseconds
wouldn't
from
have
dropping,
fallen.
dude.
It would have never happened, but it was very close.
It was crazy.
It was-
All right, so fuck. Where do we end off on
Shit,
Moon
yeah,
Knight?
crap.
You said Achman Ra.
Expectations.
You said Achman Ra.
You
made an
knew, you
appearance.
knew expectations, and so
Yeah.
should we just dive
Well,
into episode 1 now?
I didn't. I watched it because
Oh.
it's a Marvel show. That's really the gist. I didn't watch it because it was who it was. I didn't even know it was gonna be that way. The music choice, like to start off the episode, was nice too.
Yeah.
I'm in the way
That was in the trailer though. That wasn't to start off the episode.
It wasn't in the trailer.
Yes,
Dummy.
it was.
Trailer.
It was in the trailer.
It was in the
It might have
trailer.
been. I don't even know if it was in the trailer. I didn't watch.
Fuck you, trailer park boy.
I never watched.
I'm not
the
saying
trailer.
it wasn't in episode 1. I'm saying it wasn't only in episode 1. That was in the trailer. He said to start off the episode 1.
Yeah, well, I didn't even know there was a trailer.
Okay, well,
like
there
with
was.
that song in it.
That's how I knew that because.
Yeah.
Cellular.
Anyway, it started off with
Cellular.
a good song, so I was already good.
Already
Pretty
good.
good.
And then I just saw how funny he was, and I was just like hooked immediately. And then like everything about it was different than any other show. They didn't have to mention any Avengers or anybody else. Like it was just
How
he was
will
a
they,
good
though?
standalone character.
Is he gonna be
What
merged?
I really hope that they
I don't know.
don't do is just fucking do these 6 episodes, do the 6 hours of content, and then just be like, and say goodbye to the character. Because if they
I
do
don't
that,
think they will. He's
No,
already
they
brought
won't.
into the universe.
but like,
Yeah.
they've
just,
never done that ever. So
like
no.
literally just like, and this was kind of like the thing with WandaVision too, was like there was a touch of like mystery and like you don't know what's going on for like the first couple episodes, and it was like this for this show as well.
You know what's going on since episode
You didn't.
2.
You didn't from episode 1 for sure. You
No,
didn't.
not episode 1, but always episode 1. The pilot is always.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so, but like, I don't know. I feel like they were keeping a lot of stuff. Like, there's still even a
I
bunch of
didn't
shit
know
that
what
we
the
still
fuck
don't
was going
understand.
on half the first episode when I saw it.
Literally.
The,
So
the villain was
confused.
weird. He looked like
He
Kevin
still
Bacon.
is, dude. I want to
Arthur
fucking
Harrow.
pull his
Yeah.
ears.
Oh, he's
I
such
want
a
to pull
pussy.
his fucking ears over his eyes,
Yeah.
take him by the fucking hair, wrap it around a fucking parachute, and fly him into the side of King Kong's world.
King Kong's world.
I swear to God, dude.
What's King Kong's world?
The fucking village where all those people go, kaka, you know?
Dude, like, how did the episode start out?
It
Was
starts out with him
when
crushing
he steps
the glass.
in the glass, but then like
Yeah,
after
go
that,
ahead. Yep.
like after that.
Yep, go ahead. He
When-
wakes up in his bed, he bye.
Yeah, that's right.
So he basically goes about his day, fucks around, and he's like, holy shit, I'm so goddamn tired, doesn't understand why. So he believes, Stephen Grant believes that he's just really fucking tired and gets up in his sleep, and so he has to tie himself
He
down.
thinks it's a dream.
Yeah.
It's not that he's really tired.
Or,
he
yeah,
doesn't
like,
think it's real. He just feels so real
yeah.
that then he starts to like be like, oh, piss.
Yeah.
Is it real?
So
And
a
he
lot
starts
of,
questioning.
yeah. A lot of different shit happens, and
He has a really real dream where he like meets the villain basically, and it wasn't a dream, but he thought it was a dream. He meets the villain in his dream and they fight, and he ends up killing a bunch of people, and then he wakes up. Isn't there like blood on, or he finds something that makes him
well, okay, so basically he falls asleep one night and he just wakes up in this fucking country. I don't even know what it was.
Yeah.
And he's basically
Yugoslavia.
no, because you said that was a thing for something else. I don't remember what it was.
Spider-Man.
Yeah. And he's basically he's in possession of this like compass thing to lead to
Scarab.
Yeah, it's called the Scarab. What's it leading to? Someone's tomb. Amit's tomb.
Ahmed.
I think. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And so basically, Arthur Harrow, who's the villain, is trying to get this back so he can uncover this tomb. And so he meets Arthur Harrow.
And like I said, I want to use Arthur Harrow's balls as a speed bag. That's how bad he pisses me
yeah,
off.
he's so ugly,
Oh my
and in this
fucking
last
God,
episode, I just want to fucking
Dude, I
right hook him
Don't
in
say
the right.
that stuff in case he ever hears
I
this
hope he
episode.
hears it.
No.
I want to take his fucking cane
not
and
the
shove it up
actor's
his ass
fault.
and out his mouth, dude. That's how bad he pisses me off. It might be the only reason I think he's hideous is because I get so pissed at him. He might be a good looking fella in real life. I'm sorry.
He looks like
Dr.
Kevin
Harrow.
Bacon.
But he pisses me off, dude.
But yeah, throughout this episode, it's almost like he like blacks out. Stephen Grant blacks out in these fighting scenes, and he just ends up with blood all over him and people dead around him. And then he wakes up in his bed again, and then kind of further into the episode, near the end, he
Well, why would you be going to the end?
well because
why are we doing the summary? We don't need to do the summary.
We do need to type summary.
Not a whole summary to tell the audience. Whoever's listening to this hopefully already watched the episode.
Well, you have to explain the episode first and give your feelings, jackass.
You just
just
pick
had to say
3
what's
major
gonna
plot
happen.
points, and then that's how it goes.
Okay, Colonel Sanders.
I think it was
Look-alike.
the best first episode of any of the series, and I think the pacing was incredible.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh.
They somehow made a character like that interesting from beginning to end, and not without even showing the big reveal until the very end. So the character development for just one of them was perfect for episode 1.
What's your counter argument?
Loki's first episode was way better.
I don't think so.
What happened in Loki's first episode?
So when he gets to the
Yeah,
TV,
No,
No,
TVA?
I'm asking him.
He gets to the TVA. What are you talking
What
about?
else happens?
And so, what happened?
You know what I'm saying?
What happened?
You tell me.
You tell me.
So you don't remember?
don't remember.
Okay, he gets to the TVA and gets put in through, and then he meets Morbius in the first episode.
Morbius?
What? Morbius.
Mobius.
Watch it back. Roll it back.
It's not
Replay. I said
Morbius.
Morbius.
It's not Morbius.
Oh, it's fucking Mobius.
It's Mobius.
And so.
And
copying other podcasts.
he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
No, Chris doesn't say and so. I made that up when
We
you
did the
clogged the
loud
shitter.
voice.
I made that up. I made that up when you clogged the shitter in California right before we left. And you touched me with the fucking plunger.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I mean the
gonna
first
cut it
episode of
out.
Loki is pretty good.
That would be number
But
2.
I still
for sure.
do. I still do think Moon Knight was the best. I did really like the scene in Loki when he was watching himself. I think it was
Yes, it was
1,
episode 1 when
he
she
was
was
watching
rolling
himself.
it back and he was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It
And then he
was
watched
pretty
himself
good.
die. How can you say that episode 1 of Moon Knight
It
was
was
better?
just so well. It's so different.
The
so well
only
done.
cool thing about episode 1 of
his,
Moon Knight...
his acting too is incredible.
Yes, I agree with that. He was hilarious and all that. But the only standout part in episode 1 was when at the end when he looked in the mirror, he was like, "Give me the suit," and he was like, and then he fucking destroyed those people. That was the only standout.
But it was really
part.
funny when Arthur Harrow was talking to him. I knew it. He was talking to him, and he was like, Khonshu is your avatar. He's like, Avatar. I love that movie. I love that film.
The film.
The blue people.
The blue
and he's like,
people.
He's like, oh, the anime. I love that film.
I love that film.
Shit's so
The blue
funny.
people.
I love Stephen Grant.
He's funny, dude. The show's good. Loki's better. And he's not my favorite fucking character in Marvel.
Oh, he's mine.
alive.
He's mine. Who else is cool other than Doctor Strange and Spidey?
Literally, Doctor Strange and Spidey.
Yeah, but
What do you mean?
Spidey's his thing.
I don't get how that makes any difference. Just because
'Cause I'm
Jared
not-
wants
'cause I'm
to
not gonna-
fucking fill Spider-Man's jumpsuit with cum doesn't mean
I
that
don't-
he's not the
Because
best.
obviously he's really
You
good.
can't just be like, oh, he likes him. I can't.
Well, no, it's not that. But I don't want to divulge into somebody who's already divulged.
That doesn't even work there with
I
that
don't know.
word.
I just don't like to I don't know. I just like to
Okay,
have
well,
different.
Doctor Strange
shit.
isn't Jared's favorite, and you
Okay.
can choose Doctor.
I'd like Moon Knight
Just
over
let
Doctor
him
Strange.
like Moon Knight.
Fuck
Just
ass.
let him like Moon Knight. He's an
Who
awesome
do you
character.
like? Alive.
Spider-Man or Doctor Strange? Sabbatical boy.
Such a head ass chosen pick.
How?
Because that's the only. Okay, who cares actually? Who cares?
That's what I thought.
Moving on, episode 2.
Fuck.
You're Stephen Grant. I'm Mark Spector.
Okay, I'm Jacob. We'll get into that
Jacob's
for episode
bullshit.
3.
Whatever. Go.
Episode 2.
He's Stephen Grant.
I'm fine with that. I don't remember how episode 2 says. Stop doing that.
Why?
It's not your thing. For God's sakes. I forget
Oh,
how.
why are you getting
I forget
so
how.
pissed?
I forget. I'm not.
He's not. He's happy.
Just
Look
think
at
about
him. He's
episode 2.
jolly.
I don't remember what episode 2 is.
Oh, you don't?
I mean, I didn't.
Remember,
remember how
they
it
go
starts.
into the place and then
Wait, do the thing where you're singing it. Wait, no. Like this guy.
dude. All right, so episode 2 starts off with him coming in back into the museum and talking to his friend, and his friend's like, "Dude, somebody came in last night. And the pipes burst." And he's like,
No,
and,
that guy's not
And he's
British.
looking at the security camera.
yeah, and then Steven's like, "Dude, don't look at the film." And then he goes in, they look at the film, and he's like, he doesn't see anything.
Ain't shit there.
Steven's like, "That's not me.
Yeah.
it was Mark inside the
Mark-
body. He was like, "That's not me," but it was actually Moon Knight. Like, can they not see that?
Yeah, Mark wasn't even in the suit though, or like
Yeah,
it
they
wasn't-
were.
No, Mark was in the suit, but in the
Yeah.
film he wasn't in the suit for
Yeah,
some
why?
reason. I don't know.
Can regular people not see it or some shit?
I didn't think he was in the suit when he walked out of the bathroom.
Maybe he went out of the suit.
Yeah,
Maybe.
like he just went out of the suit when he.
Because
went
I
out
was
of the
gonna
bathroom.
say, because the part in, I think that was the second episode as well, when he goes into the suit and they fall in the street and everybody can see him.
Yeah,
Remember? So I guess he probably just went out of the suit.
it's just
but-
that the jackal he was fighting, whatever it
Wasn't
was, you couldn't
there.
see. Like they couldn't see.
or leaving
weird.
like debris from scratches on the wall or anything
Yeah.
either, which is also weird. And also people can't see the jackal either because
Yeah, 'cause the
also the second
Layla couldn't see
episode
him.
when he's fighting him when
It was
he's fighting the
invisible.
jackal
Yeah.
they like threw water on him and then you could see
Yeah.
him but like you couldn't see him with the naked eye.
Layla couldn't even see him.
Episode 2 kind of lays the groundwork for what the powers are and the extra characters and stuff like that. So it's kind of another information episode with a pretty good fight scene. In the middle, they introduce Mr. Knight,
Yeah. Which is
which
Steven
is Steven's
Grant's.
suit. Yeah.
It's cool, but Moon Knight's way cooler.
I love that. I just love that like that dynamic though that they like both have like according to their personalities that it's
Yeah.
like different. I think that's so cool.
I'm curious to what Jacob's suit's gonna look like.
Yeah.
That's gonna be cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then he does that like spell in the chamber. Right? That's when he does like that spell. He's doing something with the spell down the chamber when he's talking to Steven or something and he does
Arthur?
yeah.
Yeah. Well, he releases a jackal.
Oh, okay, that's what it does.
Yeah,
Okay.
with when he puts his cane down. Yeah, he releases the jackal, and then that's when
And then
that
he comes
fight
in
happens.
possession of the scarab at the end.
Yeah, because Layla had the scarab, she intervened,
Wrong.
and then
Oh yeah.
not
go,
wrong.
No, go ahead.
Oops! Watch while they fucking shit on your eyeballs
Okay, go
while you
ahead.
sleep.
Go ahead.
So Layla had the scarab, then she came in to help Steven, because Steven was like, "Yoi, don't know what to do."
Yoi.
She came in, she was like, "I have the scarab," and he was like, "Oh shit!" And she was like, "Summon the suit," and he didn't want to, and she was like, "Keep this safe," and Steven didn't want to, and then
And he
Steven-
came out as Bully McGuire.
yeah, Steven came out as Bully McGuire and went.
Should have thought of that earlier.
Yeah, so then he puts on the suit finally, and then he loses the fucking scarab, and the bullshit Harrow, whatever the fuck, takes the scarab, and then episode 3 begins.
Well, there's a little bit more to episode 2.
What?
Stephen Grant gives up the body, and so now Moon Knight's basically controlled by solely Mark Spector.
Until
also-
episode 3.
And hold on, and also Mark is trying to get away from Layla because Khonshu is trying to use Layla as his next avatar because Mark isn't fulfilling his objective, which we still don't really even know, right?
Mm-hmm.
No. Seems like
So-
something bad, though, because they're always sus about it when
Yeah.
they're talking.
So that's kind of why. That's why he wants to get away from Layla, and that's why he's like still trying to like just fucking get on with the mission and bounce from Layla. Episode Trace, which came out today.
Yep, it did a lot of setup for him and Layla's relationship.
Mhm.
Dove deep into that, introduced some other characters that could be coming along down the line. This one was slower at the beginning, for sure.
Oh my god, yeah.
Took a bit to get to it, but then when it did get to it, it was pretty explosive.
When it got to it, it got to it.
Yeah. So
It fucking got to it.
he ended up giving up the body to Steven again. And Steven is the smart one, so Steven knows all the shit about the Egyptian stuff.
Because he works in the museum.
Mm-hmm. And
Well, also, while they're moseying about trying to find a way to the tomb, somehow there's somebody else controlling this body that neither of them recall. And this man's name is Jacob, who's a third personality in this
Jacob
body.
Sato.
That it's Jake Sato.
which they don't say in the episode. It's just if you know about
Yeah.
lore.
It's just another personality within within this body, and I don't really know his background too much.
It doesn't really say much of it.
He's more of a fancy suit type guy.
Very excited
Like
to
Men in
see
Black.
his suit as well.
It's gonna be wicked.
And see what he brings to the table, because Steven's like the smarts, and then Mark's like the muscle. So we'll
he's
see.
Probably gonna be the
sexy one.
The jackal bait. Yeah.
The guy. That
Maybe that's who slung the girl at the museum who he fucked off with for dinner.
It's gonna be Austin Powers.
Could be.
I think that's what. International Man of Mystery.
Yeah. So Jared.
Yeah. So when his third identity ended up being Mike Myers from Austin Powers, and he went, "Yeah, baby, yeah," and then yeah, that's the end of episode 3.
No. You missed so
Jesus
much.
Murphy.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, fill me up and call me Debbie.
Debbie.
So
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead.
No, I'm gonna go ahead. So, turns out, Actually, where did we leave
I'm gonna
off?
take it from
No,
here.
what did we finish off with?
We didn't
About episode
really take off anywhere. Basically, they're still trying to look for this tomb since they lost the scarab.
Yes.
Then they come into a crossroads with these people that Layla knows, and
She thinks they're safe.
yeah, instead they absolutely butt frank people. Now,
Fucking spears, dude. What a bitch.
yeah, so
How bitch?
he's trying to there's like a map in this
Concrete jungle.
yeah, whatever, like tomb thing. And
Piece of cloth.
Steven actually recognizes this for a map for the sky that was on the day that either the person died or that the scarab was made. I don't remember what.
I think it was the scarab. He knows like how to put it together. It's like this thing that nobody else knows, or nobody that we know knows.
Yeah.
And he knows how to put it together, and basically it's a map of like a constellation. You need to like put it up to the stars and like match it.
But he gets caught trying to put these things together, so then an all-out brawl happens.
With these fuckers with spears.
And this is where he summons the gosh darn suit, and
Good God. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
if you see this color right here, that's called white. That's what came out of me, basically, when this happened.
Filled my shoes.
He appeared on top of a little pyramid thing, and he came down swooping with his cape, and it was the shape of
Very Batman
of a moon,
which
yep.
is bullshit again, but it was cool.
just absolutely kicking ass with his moon.
He takes these things out of his chest like this.
Yep.
And they're like fucking daggers, and he
Slices
Dude,
and dices.
oh my God, that part where they were driving, he was riding the horse right towards Layla, and he started running.
Yeah.
He pushed Layla, spun, and fucking threw it like a
Yep.
like a fucking ninja.
Yep.
Ninja? Like a ninja.
I just had a stroke.
Yeah.
Threw it like a fucking ninja star, dude.
circumcised
Oh
him.
my God.
Yeah,
So-
he definitely
He cut
circumcised
both
his
his
uncut
fucking
helmet.
Achilles.
Yeah.
And then he hugged Layla with his cape, and the
Yeah.
bullets were shooting his cape, and then he was like, and then the bullet shot back and capped like.
Yeah, it was sick.
Yep.
So
And then he becomes a star expert.
That Steven does.
Yep. And then they are able to change, the god is able to change the sky to look back on what the stars looked like then. And then they finally matched up, but it came with a price. It
was expensive.
It cost a hefty $1.99 versus a 60-cent piece of pear. And it sent him back into the tombs.
So
Sent him back into
he
the
awfully
Khonshu
explained this.
back into the tomb.
Yep.
Because the other gods wanted to banish him for
acting up.
acting up. Yep. And he got turned to a little stone totem like in Brother Bear.
And Haro came over and stuffed the totem in his ass.
Yeah,
Now
basically.
there's shit all over the totem.
Yeah, dude.
He was like,
Stinks.
hey, it's your fault for everything. And he got a little rowdy, and then it turned black with a good little cliffhanger there. And you can tell Kevin Bacon's coming back with a vengeance next week.
I can tell you I'd wrap a fucking bag around Kevin Bacon's head.
Is it actually Kevin Bacon?
No, it just looks
I was gonna
exactly
say.
like him.
I fucking hate him.
But if you could rate the first half of Moon Knight, what would it be?
I'd probably put it like a 7 out of 10. I do have some gripes that I would like to share.
Go
with
ahead,
the
go ahead.
audience.
While you're
No.
no. We'll each do a rating and then some
I think
things
mine would be an 8.
that we like. Okay, mine would be. A 9.
Idiotic. So, I'll start with my gripes and then go with what I like. So, my gripes are the movie Batman from DC is almost identical to the powers Moon Knight has, but add a little bit of Venom into it. So, basically with Venom, he has symbiotes that take over his body and then he turns into like this symbiotic Venom like creature. And then with Batman, he has a cape and does all this bullshit with his outfits and blocks bullets and puts his cape up. Just like in this episode, if you watch it, you'll be like, is that Batman or Cumboy? Because he's covered in white ooze, dude. So basically what I'm saying is they've copied off of multiple things and just put it all into one. But the cool thing is I don't hate it because they did well at like copying and like adding it all into one for like a Marvel movie. But I just couldn't believe how identical it seemed to Venom. Because with Venom, like I said, it's a symbiote that overcame its body. With this, it's fucking Moon Knight that overcome, or like Mark, or what's his name? Khonshu that overcomes Mark Spector. So it's like, and then they get this suit. It's like Venom turning into Venom. What are you looking at the fucking camera for, you idiot?
We'll let Jane go. She's
I
about
don't know
to
what you're
boist.
confused about. I don't know how you don't understand that
Jane's
stuff.
about to boist.
But the stuff I do like I said, they did it well, copying this shit off of people.
Jesus
if he looks at the
Christ.
camera one more time, I'm going to uppercut his chin.
Because that was stupid.
How?
They're not copying off of anybody.
Then how? I bet if you showed this to somebody, like Mom, if you showed this to Mom without seeing it, she'd be like, is that Batman?
No.
Tell me. Tell me she wouldn't.
It's nothing like Venom either. He has multiple personality
No, I'm not
disorder.
saying it's like Venom. I'm saying he turns into something just like Venom. Nobody else does that.
The Thing does.
Nobody
the
else
Thing does that.
The Thing's not. That's why the Thing's not in the fucking universe.
Shut up!
He's gonna be.
Shut up!
What do you have to say, dickwad?
Hulk.
What's up, dickwad?
Let's
Good
see.
job, Flemwad. 1.
She-Hulk.
Yeah.
She-Hulk.
You're an idiot. That's so dumb.
Beast.
Mrs.
Nobody.
Captain Marvel.
Who are these people?
X-Men.
Do they have fucking solo movies that people are like
X-Men.
watching?
Captain
X-Men.
Marvel.
Captain Marvel doesn't turn into
Yeah,
a
that's
different
wrong.
person, you fucking bozo.
Beast.
No, but
Beast is a popular X-Men.
I'm talking about ones that are like brought it like this, like solo, and then like a part of the
Wait,
Avengers.
so how is Batman taken over by
I'm not saying
something?
Batman. I'm saying Batman type shit like the cape and the like armor and shit like that. It just looked like Batman. You even said it 10 minutes
So
ago.
your gripe with the show
I
that
said
affects the
it's
show
MCU.
is
is that
it
they've
looks
taken
like
off a bunch
Batman?
of shit. It seems
They
like
didn't take anything
yes,
from
they
anybody.
did. How does that not make sense? He
Because
turns
that's just
into
what
a
he was in
different
the
thing like
comic.
Venom does.
They're not copying off of the Batman.
I'm just saying it seems so much like that. I don't know how they didn't realize that. The second I saw him pull his cape open like that, I was like,
Yeah,
Batman.
that's similar to Batman, but it's not like it's not completely copying. There's no copying when it
This
comes to
fucking bag of shit with
fictional
the chin
characters.
strap looking
I,
at the
I still don't
camera
understand
again.
why is it a bad thing that he resembles Batman?
Because
how
it's
is that a
stupid.
gripe?
It's like they went to DC. He doesn't really. It's not necessarily Batman as much as it is Venom.
Batman came out as a comic in 1930s.
So Marvel.
Yeah, it
so-
did.
yeah,
Moon Knight came out in a comic in 1980s, I believe. So
Yeah, they
Batman
copied
came
it.
first.
Exactly.
But
They copied Batman.
No, but there's a
Yeah.
lot of different things. There's 10,000 times that Batman's
All
a
right,
regular
hold on. Let's
person.
make this simple. Ladies and gentlemen, go to the comments and watch 3 episodes of the show and tell me if it doesn't resemble Batman or
It doesn't
Venom.
matter about the resemblance.
Like almost
it shouldn't
completely.
affect how you feel
Almost
about
completely.
the show.
Hey, Marvel using its own goddamn properties. Woohoo!
What?
Venom is Marvel.
Oh yeah,
property.
hey, good idea, guys. Let's take off of the fucking guy we already made. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Good idea. What?
I'm not saying, dude.
It's
what is he
stupid.
on?
All right, you go.
That's so dumb.
It's not really.
Taking off, like, have they done that with anybody else?
I'm sure,
No, they're like, oh, this guy was cool. It's like kind of like.
but I don't understand. It's a whole new thing.
The
It's-
only
it's
difference
God-
is they're
it's-
different personalities.
It's God's different personalities, different
That's it.
look, different suit.
Obviously,
Who else has a cape in
I'm
Marvel?
not saying it's all the same, but I'm saying like the general consensus of what they were planning on doing was then like the same exact type thing.
Says you.
No, it just is.
Oh, okay.
We can
just
learn. We can
is.
learn from the comments.
All right, I've heard enough of your goddamn talking.
Let's
you can
hear
go.
yours.
No, you can go.
My gripes are definitely not that.
Let's hear your gripes, Colonel Gripe. Oh my god.
Most of it, most of it came from episode 3. Like it was good character development, but there was a lot of dialogue, and still the fighting was so good. That's what I made up for it. But I want like more of it, and I know it's tough because he only comes out at night.
Yeah, there was 2 fights.
Yeah, so like there's just a lot of dialogue, and I enjoy it more when Steven is talking though, because he's more interesting. So I don't mind when it's just like him, but I know they can't do it. But I want them to get to the point soon, because like it's 3 episodes now, and I still don't really understand everything that's going on or what the hell is going on in general, and I'm scared they're gonna get to episode 6, and then we're gonna finally know what's going on, and then
for sure
have to wait a year or 2 for the next season. That's just such the good thing about Loki, is that they started and ended the season with a cliffhanger, but like they resolved so many things before the very end to where it like made sense. WandaVision is a perfect example of a shitty pacing problem where it was so slow for 2 or 3 episodes, and then they picked stuff up, and then at the time we loved it because it was the only Marvel show that was out, but if you go back and watch it, I almost can't watch it. Like I just can't. It's predictable, and the good thing about this show is that it's not predictable, and that is it's different. Falcon Winter Soldier was good. It was a little bit predictable, but every episode had awesome fighting in it, and there was good dialogue in it.
Fighting was great in that one.
Yep, Hawkeye got stale after like towards the end, but it started pretty good.
Fuck that show.
But yeah,
I loved Hawkeye, dude.
I still did like Hawkeye. Sick. Yeah, I still did. We'll see how it goes.
Olivia Rodrigo.
But yeah, it's literally just, I think, I want more action in it. But I have no problem with the dialogue they do have, really. It's just, they need to up the pacing a little bit.
So much action to it, too.
Yeah, they need to
stop this nonsense talk with Haro.
I also think the villain choice was stupid. God. He has a lot of good villains.
Unless Amit is sick.
But at this point we're 3 episodes in, we're halfway through it.
So what if like
Amit and
what if the avatars fight each other and then the gods fight each other? It'd be cool.
Be cool.
Something interesting also to tag off the 3rd episode is it appears now that Moon Knight can't even work anymore since Khonshu's imprisoned. Because he was like breaking out of his suit while he was trying to change the sky, and he was like, I can't hold this for much longer, because he was like getting dusted away and going to prison.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I don't know if that's a thing, or if he was just like weak from holding this.
Yeah, but I don't know, because his whole suit was off then.
Yeah, I don't know.
So he might not be able to use Moon Knight.
Which is fucking putrid.
Or whoever's in the mirror, or whoever's not in the body might not be able to get out until Khonshu's alive.
Yeah, I don't know. Something to look forward to.
So what's your analysis?
Oh, I would say I'm head over heels in love with this shit.
Head over Horton Hears of Who.
Yeah.
Hears of Who.
I remember watching that movie in Great Wolf Lodge. In the top bunk.
So you have no gripes?
I didn't even get started talking really yet.
Yeah, you said I'm head over heels.
I'm basically head over heels in love with this show and this character. I think that the like inner monologue of all 3 of these people now is really, really cool and has never been done before in Marvel or DC, which is really nice to see. I love the overall look of him. I love just like the dark theme of him.
Oh.
Yay.
Shit.
Yay.
Time to take my medicine. But yeah, overall theme of him, I love the night shit. Just the fact that he can only come out at night.
You can only come at night, too.
Yeah, only come. Yeah, I love Stephen Grant. I love Mark. I love the banter between the two. Let's see, things I don't like. I would say maybe Arthur Harrow's a little stale, a little bland. And I
He's
really
like those fucking crackers they give you at church when they're like, peace, the force is with you.
Yeah,
And you have
but
to go like this. And
when
you
you're
do
in
that.
church, those
Oh,
things
dude,
are
they're
delicious.
savory.
Yeah.
They're
I would
so-
eat 20 of them.
They're
They're so
delicious.
good, and you know that that's almost at the end of church. So
I
it's
kind of
just-
want one right now.
It's just music to your
We
ears,
should
really.
we should go get some.
Peace be with.
Let's go ask
Dude,
Dr.
they-
Martin.
Let's knock on
Dr. Monsignor.
Monsignor McCann's door
Yeah.
and be like, "Got any of those crackers?"
You'd be like, only if you fuck me. Hopefully he doesn't see this on Facebook.
Monsignor on Facebook.
No way McCann watches it
Have
this
a blessed
far.
day. Posted February 4th, 12 a.m.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something really nice. Oh yeah. I kind of want them to just fucking, like you said, just get to it.
I want him to
really.
go balls to the walls now.
Just want to see the action, and I want to see them unfold the shit that we're all looking to find out, and like just
Like, does Layla get naked? Does she stay clothed? Does Steve
shit on the floor, or
does
does he
Steve
throw his
Grant
poop at
turn
an
into
eyes?
Mark in real life? Do they grow a penis the size of his foot?
I was gonna say
like,
when he becomes Moon Knight, is his moon cock bigger or smaller?
Yeah. But like, I just want to see him as a character, understand his meanings. I mean, that's obviously the point of the show. Is
Steve-O's gonna come in and eat his goldfish.
Steve.
Steve-O.
Hey guys, Steve-O.
Oh, dude.
Johnny Knoxville's
Knoxville.
Let's go to the mill.
Johnny
Let's go to the mill
Knoxville.
and kiss each other on the foreskins. So
So yeah, Jackass Forever.
that shit's incredible too.
I've never seen that yet.
Really?
Mm-mm.
It's so fucking funny, dude. You guys should also go watch. Maybe no, we can't really do one on that
No,
because
definitely not.
it'd be like, oh, that guy's
That guy's asshole
That
is
guy's
honey
throwing
on it.
up into another guy's ass or something. That guy's making ooze in that guy's honey hole. Dude, the part where the bear comes in and
Dude,
Eric,
he's
that
never
ugly
seen it.
fuck with the fucking mohawk, like a bear comes in, he's like, guys, guys.
He nibbles on his Johnson.
Yeah, they put salmon all over it. But back to Moon Knight. So that I mean that was
Sure,
pretty much the
yeah.
ending, and that was Jaden's review. So Jaden, you didn't have gripes besides Harrow.
I gave 2 gripes. I said I need them to get going with it
Harrow
a little
and get
bit,
going.
and Harrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think those are pretty valid. And yeah, I just want them to unpack the character, get to
Unpack
it.
the box.
And if they make him so he can't summon the suit till friggin' Khonshu comes
They
back,
will.
that's
and
gonna
then
ruin
Khonshu
it.
won't come back to the last episode.
That's gonna really
We
fuck
told
it
him
up.
to let Mark know to come get him or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So only Mark has the answers.
Answers. So he's now become my favorite MCU character alive, and yeah, I'm very much enjoying this show so far. And yeah, that's Moon Knight.
Yeah. That was the first half of Moon Knight.
We'll be back after the end.
This one was
For
more
Moon
so just
Knight.
an information episode to kind of get people to watch it. Tonight was kind of a mess, so we'll be more prepared last time.
Jaden and
Next
I are
time.
about to have a 3.5 hour road trip to
Whew.
Maryland.
I don't know if we're going to make it.
Yep.
We might pull a Jared.
But thank you guys for all the support you've had with all these episodes coming out, and we have plenty on the list coming up.
Dude, we are fucking firing on all syllables. All syllables. We're posting TikToks on all of our TikToks, posting
Syllables.
Instagram posts, and
AEYOU.
Snapchat posts. Twitter fucking sucks. We don't do that.
Yeah.
But like,
Twitter's
you
spunk.
can put our TikToks or whatever if you want to do that. I don't fucking know. In notes or whatever. And
Yep.
yeah,
In the
support's
description.
been crazy. Especially we've only been 4 episodes deep.
Yeah, it has been kind of crazy. The people are like, woohoo. I guess we make some silly comments,
Yep.
talk about some good movies, but
I get a lot of-
we'll have some mooer
A
for
lot
you.
of compliments on this. on this show here. So we're definitely glad to keep going, and lots of cool stuff in store.
We will have merch though within the next month or so.
It's just probably gonna be a cock on a black T-shirt, but
buy it.
yeah, it'll probably be like $30.
Beer shotgun. I'm wasted.
What's that from?
Always Sunny.
And Gonzalo. Don't shoot me. Shoot the girls. Shoot the girls. Shoots it in Frank's mouth, and he's like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
awesome. I'm wasted.
It's froth coming out of his mouth.
Froth.
Oh my god. I love that show so much.
Yeah, it's a great show.
All right, men and women.
All right,
We're signing off.
Give your quips.
Have a great night, everybody.
Fuck you later.
Give your quips.
My name's Justin Epps. Fuck you later.
My name's Junior Epps. I like boobies.
Yep. Mr. Jared. We're signing off.
No.
I don't have a quip
Yes,
yet.
you do.
I don't. What is it? That's what you say
No,
for
say
me.
it. My name's
Jared Epps and I have a Pringles can. All right, guys. Signing off. Here we go.